Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Good morning and welcome to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt. I'm the General Manager and Executive Golf Professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club and host of the VIP Golf Show here this morning, along with co-host Curtis Stock. We appreciate you tuning in to the show each and every Sunday or during the week if you listen to it on the podcast or watch it later on YouTube or whatever you do. We appreciate it. You can join in the show at any time by texting 780-218-9999. Another great lineup this week on the show is we're about to talk with Darren Evans from TaylorMade. Our second guest is Kevin Smith from Alberta Golf as we preview the Alberta Ladies Amateur. We get you golf tips with Grant Camage. We will talk with Matt Truong, the Country Club Tour Academy Manager, as we go around YEG. And our final guest of the day, joining us in studio, is Jeff Lefebvre, the Superintendent of the Belvedere Golf and Country Club. As always, we have our trivia contest at 9:40, where one lucky listener will win a custom fitting at the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. This week's question of the week, which you can tune in again and let us know your thoughts, 780-218-9999. What is one thing you would change about golf? Now, the first segment is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Celebrate 75 seasons with us this summer by hosting your next corporate event in one of our exclusive suites. Limited availability remains for all Elks home games. Visit goelks.com/suites to book your private suite today. And how the heck are you this morning, Mr. Stock?
I'm great, Murray. Perfect day for golf.
Well, and we're playing together today.
Playing, yeah.
That'll be the first time this year that Stalker and I get out and play together, so looking forward to that. You better have your A game, though, because Carius has been hot.
That's what I hear. I think he's giving me strokes this time.
I don't know about that. but yeah, it'll be a fun day on the course, as long as the wind stays down, Stalker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty good right now, so it should be good.
Let's hope it stays that way. And we're going to welcome in Darren Evans, sales rep of TaylorMade. Good morning, Darren. How are you today?
I'm doing well, Murray. Curtis, how are you guys?
Great.
Yeah, doing great. Now, Darren, you've spent this week out at Northern Bear in the ATB Classic. You're caddying this week. Share how your week has been so far out there, and you are an hour away from being on the tee with your guys. So tell us how your week's been.
Week's been great. This is the second year I've done the ATB, and I've had Travis Trace, who's from Jacksonville. He's my stud, man. This guy hits it a mile. He's a great player, tee to green. He's been solid. I don't know if he's got the full confidence of all the greens, but hey, they're playing 7,400 yards. He hits blades, and he's a hell of a kid. Like it's all these guys that are out here. They're solid. Their games are polished, and it's actually just awesome to see the talent of tomorrow coming through the ATB here.
Yeah, you could take 6 guys from the ATB Classic, put them on the PGA Tour, and they'd fit right in.
Yeah, you're right. Like, the problem with I'm 55 years old, and the problem with Travis is I can't see the ball land. So fortunately they have spotters out there. Like number 2, you can't see the driver land. And, yesterday we only had a 7-iron in on a par 5 that's, 560. And so when he pulls out driver, I got to make sure that I'm watching closely.
And over all those bunkers on number 2.
Yeah, well, bunker, he's deep. Like the power that all of these guys generate, when you're at 180 ball speed, even 185, there's some guys out here that are pushing 200 almost with driver. That's some serious speed. So these guys know how to move it, and that the college NCAA and what we're doing with Golf Canada, the coaching and teaching that these guys have. If you guys come out here and watch this today, you'll see what the next level is for sure. If you got a young junior out there that's pretty good, get them involved, get them coaching Cam Martins or Adam Werbicki. I know I still go see Cody Aremovich at Eagle Rock. So get them to the next level if you've got a good young junior out there.
How'd you get hooked up with Travis?
Well, Taylor Funk is Fred Funk's son, and when they were in Uplands last year playing, and Taylor already had a caddy, so I talked to him and I just said, well, give me one of your buddies, like, because they do Airbnb when they come into town. And so I got hooked up with Travis that way. But Taylor actually got me hooked up with his dad last year. So I ended up caddying for Fred Funk at the Roger Shaw Classic in Calgary at Canyon Meadows. So it's been a nice relationship. You know, Fred's been a long time TaylorMade guy, and, you know, he's moved on a little bit in his career. He's 68 now, but I'm going to caddy for him again next month, or actually in August, at the Roger Shaw Classic again.
Now, Darren, I'm a little confused. You don't hit driver 7-iron from 560?
560, yeah. You know, even 16 yesterday, you know, it's a unique hole where they've got a little bit of water in front of the green on 16, and so he thought he'd lay up with a 4-iron and then hit some kind of wedge in there, and he hit his 4-iron 310. Now, we were downwind a little bit, but, you know, that's the amazement for me is, you know, you can lay up with, you know, say a 4-iron, you still have wedge in on a hole that I go driver wedge, and they hit their 4-iron similar to what I hit a driver. It's awesome. It's awesome power. Like, truly, I was asked the other day how much speed they have because they look so effortless. But they're effortless on the backswing. But that, if you're a right-handed golfer and that right shoulder, the speed in which it goes through the ball to impact to finishing on the follow-through, that speed is incredible. It's they move it, and every one of them moves it out here. George Markham, a good lefty out of Phoenix, I think he was 7 under yesterday, but he is unbelievable, his speed. Last year I was paired up with him in the final group. I had watched, he went driver, sand wedge on 2, par 5, same hole.
My guy went 3-wood. Murray and I played in the Pro-Am at Northern Bear on Wednesday, and my guy hit 3-wood pitching wedge on the par 5 to 10 feet for eagle.
Yeah, it's awesome. Hey, like when you watch these guys, and I just go to it as coaching. Obviously, it's ability, it's practice, but you know, I can't preach enough about making sure that you get a good young junior into some good, solid coaching.
Let's talk about TaylorMade equipment this year.
Perfect. Well, we've had a great year. You know, the 50,000 foot look is 2022 was our greatest year ever, Curtis. And I think most manufacturers would say the same thing. To ease of how the comparable is, you know, Gretzky scored 92 goals, his best year ever. So if you want to use the synergy between that and 2022 for us with sales numbers, 2023, let's say we scored about 84 goals, so it was still a very strong year. But this year, you know, Dave Bradley would know quite well, and same with Maddie in the office in Toronto. But in Canada, we're going to land the plane somewhere around, say, 88 or 89 goals. So almost as strong as 2022. But we're having a great 24, and a lot of it has to do with what we're doing with golf ball and my symbol and the different promos that we're doing. I think in Edmonton locally, our biggest challenge is the Oilers Cup run has probably not had a lot of golfers, you know, in the evenings through that 2-month stretch, which is fine with me. I love the Oilers, so it's good. But on a career and a sales point of view, you know, obviously we're in a race to try to be to the number 1 golf ball, and that's our goal. So we've got, you know, an uphill climb for sure, but you know, I love the direction that our company, and we're reinvesting into making sure that my symbol, which really is putting logos on a golf ball for corporately or, you know, just something unique. I know I've seen some stags put their, you know, their buddy's face on a golf ball, and what we can do with the pigments and is we can get pretty detailed when it comes to the look on a golf ball to make it perfect. It's awesome.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Darren Evans from TaylorMade. Now, Darren, I agree with the Oilers. It was pretty cool, but they ended up losing. I mean, to go that far and cost us all the revenue they did and then lose, that kind of sucks. But, but I want to go a little deeper in your golf ball and more specifics, because you did have a major overhaul of the golf ball lineup this year with a big focus on the unique markings. Now, talk about the different options that are available, and you said it's going great. So just explain a little deeper about the different balls that you have in the lineup.
Yeah, TP5 and TP5X, we've kept the name and pushing that through. I think years ago we used to have Penta and Lethal and changed the name quite often, but I think golfers now really associate, I need the new TP5 or the TP5X. We adjusted the speed core, the first 3 layers of the 5-piece ball to make sure that we soften the compression a little bit, but then change the aerodynamics of the dimple pattern. So you're getting great flight on the golf ball. I used to be a TP5 player. Now I'm an X, because I do provide the X actually has a little bit more spin than what we've had around the greens in the past. And after that, we have the next, say, dollar level down would be our Tour Response 3-piece golf ball, still using urethane, just like we do with the TP5. We did scratch Soft Response and replaced it with Speed Soft, and we also have a Speed Soft ink. And, when you're in a marketing room before you launch a golf ball and you wonder, you see a golf ball, I kind of described it early as it's an artist that dips their fingers in paint and just splatters it on canvas. And that's almost the look of the Speed Soft. And it's done extremely well. Like, it's surprisingly, we actually were sold out a little bit. That did also have an effect on a golf ball plant that exploded in Taiwan last September. But those balls, we have 5 different plants across the globe, mostly being in South Carolina. But Speed Soft has been awesome in the ink. And then, the Pix balls in general, it's something that Ricky Fowler uses, very identifiable, it's unique look. And then we've also done some hot shots. And hot shots in the TaylorMade world means it's a quick in and it's a quick out. So we started with the Dragon golf balls and the TP5, and then we moved to the season opener. We've had some donut golf balls, and these are all Pix golf balls. And, it's such a limited amount of ball that we put out there for consumers to purchase at the golf shops, like the Ranch, that it really made a lot of sense. And a lot of people are actually buying a sleeve of these just to keep them as a commemorative and a sort of a keepsake for down the road. And we are going to continue that through the course of the year, right out to the 1st of October.
What about the QI10 lineup of drivers and irons? You got Scotty Scheffler, the planet's #1, using them. They must be good.
It's awesome. Like, I know our focus changed a few years back. We used to chase being the #1 driver on tour and every,
right.
Resources with marketing. You got to be number one. But we've really focused on the top 20 of the men's and ladies tours. And, across the globe, we still have golfers on live like Sergio and also DJ. But it's more important for us to make sure that the best players in the world feel comfortable and confident with our product. And I think that the 3 different heads that we have, Nelly Corda using the Max head and McElroy back and forth between the LS and the core head, it's been awesome. The speeds are a little bit faster than Stealth 2, which is good. Ball speed off the club face, and the forgiveness, like it's at the maximum forgiveness that we can put in a golf club.
Talk about the TaylorMade Performance Center, great concept that TaylorMade has all across Canada. What's that all about?
Well, our fitter, Mark, has done an exceptional job at the Ranch and going throughout Edmonton in this past year that he's been with us. Our custom numbers are up almost double to what they were last year.
Really?
And that really says a lot about the consumer wanting to be fit.
Yeah.
The amount of advertising we put out there to make sure you get fit. And again, I go with making sure you get fit plus the right coaching. Your improvement will be that much greater. But the availability of product, if you go back a few years, I think COVID may have challenged us, but now it's, we're fast. If you get fit on a Sunday, there's a good chance you'll probably have your clubs on Thursday or Friday of the same week.
Oh, pretty
good. But nothing beats getting fit by a TaylorMade person like Mark. We're also at the Harvest and UBC in Vancouver, and he's done an exceptional job.
Darren, obviously you mentioned there is a TaylorMade Performance Center here in Edmonton. It is at the Ranch. Share details on how golfers can get a fitting booked.
Well, my easiest way on that one, Murray, is go to the Ranch's website, scroll down about 3/4 of a page or so, and you'll see My Fitting EXP, and it's a live scheduling system. And you just go right there and put your name in, and then Mark will find a convenient time for you, and it'll be right there. It's pretty easy.
Awesome. Well, one last quick one for you. The question of the week on the show is, what is one thing that you would change about golf?
I like to play fast, Murray.
Yeah.
So speed. But I don't know, like as far as, that's more of a people thing, is just make sure you're courteous to others behind you for sure. I think golf courses and facilities have done an unbelievable job. We had such a harsh winter from a standpoint of no moisture and how cold it was. I wouldn't change anything on speeds. I think the superintendents have got it figured out. I think access to tee sheets is, better than ever. So it's more me and people is be courteous to the ones around you and understand that, golf can be played in under 4 hours. And for me, it's always about speed, Murray. Like, let's get out there. And now saying that, I'm watching these guys on, slang is the Canadian tour, but these guys, they don't hit many shots. They actually play quick. We were in twosomes yesterday, and I was cramping up pretty good yesterday. So there is a lot of speed. PGA Tour might be a little bit different, but that would be the one thing I'd make sure that people play quickly.
Awesome. Well, have yourself a great day out looping with your guy, and hope he has a good one. And thanks for joining us today.
Me too. Thanks, Curtis. Thanks, Murray. You guys talk soon.
All right, that was Darren Evans from TaylorMade. On the other side, we are going to preview the Alberta Ladies Amateur Championship with Kevin Smith from the Alberta Golf Association. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature, forest, and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most out of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Every driver has an inertia number. The higher the number, the more forgiving the driver. Now, golf is about to discover the first ever driver that combines TaylorMade speed with the forgiveness of 10K inertia. The all-new QI10. More forgiveness means more long, straight drives, even on off-center strikes. The days of missing the fairway are numbered. Get ready to experience your drives in 10K with the all-new QI10. Only from TaylorMade. Visit TaylorMadeGolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Audiobook promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program, the Ardent Roof Systems Annual Charity Golf Tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service. From tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club. A laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Enjoy a round of golf on two of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here, along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by The Quarry. Whether you're looking for a casual round of golf with friends, a corporate tournament, or a perfect venue for your special event, meeting, or party, The Quarry has you covered. Visit us online at www.thequarryedmonton.com or by phone at 780-477-THE-Q. And we are joined now by Kevin Smith, Director of Communications with Alberta Golf. A busy man. You're never at home, Kevin. You're bouncing around all over Alberta. How are things going?
You know what? I'll be home tomorrow. So 15 days in this area, would you believe, between the 5 days at Trestle and then the last 10 days going back and forth between the Derrick and Northern Bear. But it's been awesome, and I've seen some incredible golf for sure.
Well, is your house up for sale because you like it up here so much that you want to move to Edmonton from Calgary?
You know what I will say, like Murray, when I first started with Alberta Golf, you know, one of our first tournaments was at the Ranch, so I saw your course early on. But in the last couple of years, just covering tournaments at Windermere and Glendale, and I've had a chance to see the properties at the Petroleum Club and Northern Bear and Blackhawk, and I just think the collection of courses up here are unbelievable. Just more than I thought they were maybe a decade ago. So love it up here, but no, I got to stay near the mountains. I'm a hiker, so. You know,
all right.
Some trips up here.
We'll let you off the hook on that one. Well, let's start with the men's amateur. Just happened to the Derrick. We had you on last week to preview it. I picked Barrett Jarash to win. He lost in a playoff, but talk about that week.
The epic battle.
It was an epic battle. You had a 17-year-old from the Glencoe Club in Calgary, Brett Jones, and Barrett Jarash from Windermere, who's, you know, in his 40s, incredibly accomplished, obviously won the Mid-Am last year. Well, I'll take you through the last three holes. Jarash has a 2-stroke lead on the 16th tee at the Derrick, which is a par 3.
Yeah.
And Jones flares it 40 yards to the right. And Jarash is, you know, on the green just fine. So in my mind, I'm like, this is over.
This is
like,
over, yeah.
been a nice battle, but Jarash is pulling away. He's just birdied the 15th. So, and Brett Jones, I mean, doesn't have a heartbeat. This guy just gets up, sees the ball, hits it, 17-year-old nerves, right? And he got up there and made the most incredible up and down from 40 yards right of the green. Goes to 17, hits the most incredible drive to 80 yards, knocks it to 8 feet, makes the birdie. And now he's only one back on 18T, and Jarash pushes his tee shot on 18 in the trees. He's got to, get it back in the fairway. He gets it on a great third shot to maybe 10 feet for the win and just lipped it out. Oh. So we're going to a playoff, right? Jarash finishes par bogey, and Jones finishes amazing up and down birdie par. 3-hole playoff, and on the final playoff hole, Jarash landed on and it went off the back in a really tough spot, and he couldn't get up and down. And Jones made the par, and 17-year-old wins the Alberta Men's Amateur Championship. And it was a rainy day. I had an umbrella trying to shoot videos the whole time, and tough conditions for them to play in, but amazing battle. The kid took out the veteran, so that was a fun one at the Derrick.
Yeah, Jarash got a lot of talent.
Oh, well, it would have been impressive for him last year to win the Mid-Am.
Yeah.
For over 40 or for over 25, and then this year to win the men's amateur. But he's battle tested, great player. I'm sure he'll be back in contention very soon.
Talk about the ATB Classic at Northern Bear. I'm sure you were impressed by my shot when you were at that hole this week during the Pro-Am. I think it went about 15 feet.
Oh, man. Yeah, for those who don't know, Alberta Golf is the charity partner of the ATB Classic. This is PGA Tour America's, used to be PGA Tour Canada.
Right.
And, yeah, I was on the 8th hole hitting shots for 10 hours to fundraise for our Youth on Course program. And Murray, you and Curtis both came through. And I think I talked to all 180 people that day or whatever and hit shots for 10 hours. So, Curtis, I don't even remember your shot. So if you hadn't brought it up, I would have thought you knocked it.
Good. I can forget it.
That was
too.
like a 175-yard shot over a bunker to a tucked pin downhill on a hard green.
Yeah.
I hit balls all day there and maybe had 5 or 6 that were, within 10, 15 feet.
Now, we need to clarify something because I was confused when Stocker explained that to me as well. When he said he hit it 10 feet, I thought he meant 10 feet from the hole, and you just said, you knocked it stiff. No, he hit it 10 feet away from the tee box. He duffed it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I wouldn't have remembered it was a bad shot if Curtis hadn't brought it up, because I saw about 150 shots that day.
What was your closest?
Yeah, I probably got one to maybe 6 feet.
Okay.
No one was getting close. Even the pros, none of them were getting it that close on there. It was
a tough spot.
It was a tough spot. But the tournament, it's fantastic. So I went yesterday and followed Brendan McDougall. He's from the Glencoe Club down in Calgary. He's in his mid-20s. He's on Team Canada. And, man, he shot a 31 on the back. 15th hole, the par 5. He was pin high in the bunker. I'm standing right behind him on the hill. And he hit the most amazing bunker shot, just right in the cup, made the eagle. And then he made the birdie on 18. And it's cool. Whenever there's a birdie on 18, they ring the bell, and that's $500 more for Youth on Course. So that was pretty incredible. But Brendan McDougall, the Dukes, is 2 shots back. He's at 11 under. We've got some world flavor at the top. I think it's Kettrup, Scott, and Coca, like players from Argentina, Scotland, Denmark. It's going to be a great battle today. So Will Holan is from Blackhawk. He won the Glencoe Invitational last year. He missed the cut by 1. So McDougall sent him a text and said, man, missing the cut by 1. I know the feeling. Do you want to loop for me this weekend? So Holan's caddying for McDougall. And they're right there. Like they're 2 shots back. This is I think it's a $225,000 purse. So first prize is $40,000. So that would be, that's huge for someone like McDougall, who's, grinding on the tour. So
yeah,
I'll be there today watching that, see if he can get the job done. It's going to be tough. He's got, 3 players ahead of him, 2 shots clear. And, but looks like we might have some good weather, unlike last year for the final round, which was just horrible. So, but that's the tournament side of it. as far as the charity side, I would like to mention we still have our 50-50 raffle up on atbclassic.com. You can see the Youth on Course link, the charity. Get in on the raffle. You have until 2 o'clock today, and there's also a live auction. You can bid on tickets to the President's Cup, Waste Management, or the Players' Championship. And all of this goes towards funding, subsidizing our Youth on Course program. We're going to have 10,000 rounds this year for kids in Alberta to play for $5. So it's amazing to partner with ATB and the course. And we'll be getting a check later today, and that money is going to keep Youth on Course going. So just incredible to finish my run of golf here with a final day at Northern Bear today to watch a great championship and fundraise for Youth on Course.
You talk about Youth on Course. I mean, it's wonderful, but just tell us about how kids under 18 can get involved and play.
All they have to do is become a member of Alberta Golf under their own name. It's $60. So if you're 18 and under, you pay your $60. You're a Youth on Course member, and then you can access the courses we have. We have 25 of them.
Yeah.
You can play $5 all summer long. They do have some restrictions on time of day, but there's lots of times. It's light till 10 o'clock at night. So
right.
And it's a subsidy.
Fabulous.
It's a subsidy program. We pay $10 to the course for every tee time that's booked. So 10,000 rounds, that's 100,000 in subsidies. So, but we're getting it done. And the program had 1,000 rounds when we started it in 2019. So it's exploded, and proud of it, and just happy with what we're doing with ATB. And I did a story, video interviews yesterday, put it up on our Alberta Golf Instagram and X feeds, just with Blair McDowell, ATB, and Darcy Enick with tournament director, just about sticking with the course despite the horrible year they've had and losing their clubhouse to that fire. So 2025 will be the last year in their contract, and they want to have a new clubhouse by 26, but they've done a really good job of from a standpoint of moving people around and not having a clubhouse, and they've done a really good job with that. So I'm proud that ATB stuck with them for sure.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Kevin Smith from Alberta Golf. Now up next is the Alberta Women's Amateur Championship, River Spirit in Calgary. Talk about that event, the course, and get us teed up for that event.
Yeah, that's a little closer to home for me. That's about 15 minutes around the back road from Mickelson National around to River Spirit. It's one course west of the Glencoe Golf and Country Club, to give people bearings. We ran the Alberta Open there in 2018. Wes Heffernan was the champion. There's some really nice holes up top, mountain views, linksy, and then you get down into the forest down below, and you get some really pretty valley holes. We have the Women's Am. I think we have a field of in the 50 to 60 player range. Eileen Park came second last year from the Red Deer Golf and Country Club. She's, I believe, 15 now. She won the Canadian juniors under 19 last year, and I would think she'd probably be the favorite coming in because our champion last year was from California, and I don't see her in the field. So I would see Eileen being the favorite, but you have accomplished players like Grace Bell, who's won the U19s before, and you've got some veterans like Megan LeBlanc in there, and young players that wouldn't surprise me if they got it done, like a Sydney Bisgrove. So it should be fun to shift gears, get back down to Calgary, get some women's golf action on our feeds. And tournament starts Tuesday. We'll wrap it up on Thursday. And at the same time is the Mickelson Invitational my neck of the woods there in Harmony. So they've got I think $100,000 purse. I haven't checked the total field yet for that, but there'll be some really good players coming in for the Mickelson Invitational to test their skills in a pro event at Mickelson. So I'm actually looking forward to covering the Women's Am and then just taking next Friday to watch the final action at Mickelson and see that and wrap up this epic 3 weeks of golf on my end for sure.
One last quick one for you, Kev. Our question of the week on the show is, what is one thing you would change about golf?
What is one thing I would change about golf? Interesting. I'm not a big fan of if you tee off your ball and it's OB and you're back to the tee hitting 3. I've never liked that. I just think everything should be just penalty stroke for wherever it went in and hit from there. I just feel it's gutting when you're back on the tee with a 2-stroke penalty. So just off the top of my head, that's the first thing I thought of. But that's more from a competitive side, I guess. But that's one thing.
All right. Well, thanks very much for your time. I think you get a week off next week and have you back on in a couple of weeks. But always appreciate your time and your insight of what's going on in big events in Alberta.
And really quick, it's $15 today. If you're in the Edmonton area, get out to Northern Bear and watch some of the ATV Classic. Thanks, guys.
All right. That was Kevin Smith from Alberta Golf. Text to get to. Good morning, gents. You both had the winner with Scheffler last week, so both sit at 6 and 3. This week, a lot of lesser likes at the top of the leaderboard. Who's winning the Rocket?
I got Cameron Young. He's got 2 top 3 finishes in majors, so it's the Rocket Mortgage. I think he can handle them here.
All right, and I got Akshay Bhatia.
The leader. Co-leader.
Co-leader, but he's pretty high up in the FedEx Cup standings and whatnot, so I think maybe it's his turn. But, it is a lesser field. Lots of Canadians made the cut, so you never know. We'll see what happens. And really quickly, we're going to get to the Edmonton Sports Talk $100,000 hole-in-one shootout happens July 3rd, just a couple days away at the ranch. It is brought to you by Golf Town. Golf Town trade-in days are back. Get 50% trade-in bonus when you trade in your old clubs, plus get a free driver or iron fitting to upgrade to the best gear for you. How it works: clear out those old clubs from the garage, bring them to any Golf Town. Their staff will appraise them, and you can put their value plus an extra 50% towards new clubs. So visit golftown.com or see in-store for more details. So this is your last chance to get in. So text 780-218-9999, and the keyword is FORE. F-O-R-E, that hopefully Stalker and I won't have to yell that today because we're going to be hitting it straight down the middle all day. But text in F-O-R-E 4 to 780-218-9999 for your last chance to qualify for the Edmonton Sports Talk $100,000 hole-in-one shootout on July 3rd. On the other side of the break, we're going to get you some golf tips from Grant Camage. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program. The Ardent Roof Systems annual charity golf tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
There's still time to book your tournament at the Ranch Golf and Country Club.
As one of Alberta's top tourney courses, the Ranch makes hosting fun and easy for any group or business. No matter how unique or unusual, they'll accommodate your vision for an event no one will soon forget.
Start planning your tournament today at their beautifully landscaped course on the outskirts of West Edmonton. On-site event coordinators are here to help, but hurry, availability is limited and booking fast.
Visit theranchgolf.com.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't have to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Wake up with the Nielsen Show with Dustin Nielsen and Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9 on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gotta be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to shed strokes this summer? Alberta's PGA professionals know their stuff. From equipment and technology to technique, they're your most trusted resource for getting more out of your game that you love. Visit pgaofalberta.com and get to know your pro today. A quick text that just came in that says the pace of play is the only thing wrong with golf.
Well, that's what I think.
Might not
I
be
mean,
the
we're gonna
only
get to that
thing
later, but
it's definitely right up at the top of the list, no question. It is now time for the Century Mile Minute, home to thrilling live thoroughbred, quarter horse, and standardbred racing action, exciting slots and electronic table games, vibrant dining, and more. Century Mile is the entertainment destination located next to the Edmonton International Airport. For more information, visit centurymile.com. And what do you have for us this week, Stalker?
A horse called Common Knowledge. He ran yesterday afternoon, Murray. He was 4 and 5 wide throughout, and they were going very fast in the program here. I marked down, they went 21 and 3 for the first quarter, 44 and 2 for a half. That's for 8,000 claimers, so they were really flying. And he was wide, and he still closed up a little bit. This is the 3rd straight time that he's been wide, so he's due for a good trip. Common Knowledge was a 2-year-old stakes winner. He's meant for better things, so I really like this horse, Common Knowledge.
Common Knowledge. You were just like that was all Chinese to me, Stalker. I'm not.
He was wide, and he was covered a lot more ground than the other horses, and they were going really fast, and he still closed up at the end.
Yeah, but all that other stuff about the numbers and how fast they're going, well, holy Stalker. That's why you're a horse racing expert and I'm not. Well, we are going to get you some golf tips now from Grant Camage, head teaching professional at Jagare Ridge Golf Club, golf development coach at Alberta Golf, and that's a lot of titles. Good morning, Grant. How are you?
Murray, I'm great. How about yourself?
Yeah, hard to complain this morning. Looks like a beautiful day on a Sunday to go play some golf. So looking forward to that. Appreciate you joining us this morning, Camo. Let's get into some golf tips for everybody. Let's start with ball position. What are your thoughts on how people should be setting up to the golf ball?
Well, as we all know, that technology has changed quite a bit in the last 20, 25 years, and to make it there for players to improve. So that's also allowed teaching to improve as well to make it simpler for the golfer. So ball position for all your irons. Lots of people have hybrids in their golf bags now. That should be in the center of their stance. That's the lowest point of your swing. So we're able to hit the ball on the downswing and get that ball to go up in the air. And then when it gets to the driver, you're going to move that ball forward, closer to the inside of your forward heel, foot that's closest to the target. So right-handed golfer, that's going to be your left heel.
Grant Curtis Stock here. Talk about the physics of golf and how it relates to hitting quality golf shots.
Well, Curtis, good to talk to you there. I guess the misconception of golf shots is that you need to hit the ball in the upswing in order to get it to go up, scoop it, and that is incorrect. What we need to do is hit that ball in the downswing, creates backspin, and with those dimples that are on the golf ball, and if you really take a good look at a golf ball, there's a lot of dimples on there, well over 350 dimples, and when you create that backspin and those dimples effect, that gets the ball to rise up. So if we hit down on the golf ball, hit that ball first, maybe hit a little bit of grass and turf after. Superintendents won't get mad at you if you hit the turf, and that ball will go up in the air for you.
How should the body move during the swing?
Well, again, to simplify it, we go back 34 years ago, we wanted to move more laterally, try to hit that ball. Now we want to basically turn our back to the target, and try to, on a downswing, then get the belly button or belt buckle to work towards the target. So if we turn our back to the target and then turn our belly button to the target, you're going to find more success in hitting that ball more consistently.
In your opinion, what should practice look like for golfers?
Well, lots of people go out to the driving range.
And pull out a driver.
They maybe hit 5. Yeah, well, they exactly. If we're lucky, they hit 5 iron shots, and then they hit the next 85 golf balls with their driver.
Yeah.
But what we should be doing, and maybe I'll come back to that. Just if you hit that many drivers in a row, your body's gonna fatigue. That's a lot of high energy swings. It's not gonna do your golf swing any good. So we should start with a short club. I like the concept that however many balls you got, if you got 100 balls in your basket, let's hit 25 of them with your wedge. Let's hit 25 with a variety of irons, maybe some hybrids. Let's hit 25 with your driver. And then let's finish off again with 25 more wedges of some kind of various distances, because we get lots of those shots.
That's a good point, Grant, for sure. You know, I practice a lot at the driving range, and when I go down there, I see people pulling their driver first all the time, and it's just like, oh boy, this isn't going to go well for you.
Yeah, and that's how you can injure yourself, Marie, too, right? Because you haven't properly warmed up, and all of a sudden you're swinging very fast, quickly.
Yeah, no kidding. Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Grant Camage from the Jagare Ridge Golf Club, head teaching professional there. Let's talk about short game practice. What do you think people should be doing there?
Well, people find that short game kind of, maybe to be kind of frank, a little bit boring. They don't want to putt. They don't want to chip. It's more fun to go see the ball go down the driving range, and especially hitting that driver, as you just finished talking about. So if you want to make the short game, and again, it's as we get better as golfers, there's more emphasis on the short game and how that percentage of shots becomes the short game. So creating fun practice by going out with other people is great. So then that way you can have little competitions where you chip from a spot to a hole, and then you try to putt it in, and whoever gets the lowest score wins the hole. And I like to tell people that if you do this, whether it be playing 9 various hole locations or 18 various hole locations. Whoever gets the lowest score on the hole gets to choose the next spot to chip from and to what flag. And that creates a whole lot of fun. You get some very creative shots that eventually, as we play the game, you're going to have on a golf course.
Golf can be a very frustrating game, as everybody knows, but how can golfers rebound from getting frustrated?
Well, you never get frustrated, right, Curtis?
Never. All the time.
So, yeah. And you know what? And when we get frustrated, the old temperature tends to go up. Our swing gets faster because we address the ball quicker. And the minute we start going faster, especially with our arms, it gets disconnected from our body, and we're only going to struggle more. So the best thing to do is to slow down your swing, make your swing feel a little bit shorter, because even if you're hitting it at 75% of your effort or even 70% of your effort, if you find the club face, the ball is going to go up in the air, and the ball is going to go a pretty good distance. It may not go the distance you're used to, but at least it's getting closer to your target, and you're enjoying the game more. So you're getting frustrated, slow everything down.
Well, Grant, you've had quite the career in golf. I mean, you're the head teaching professional at Jagare now, but before that, you were the GM of the Petroleum Club. You ran the Stony Plain Golf Club for what probably seemed like 100 years. Like, talk about your career in golf, and you know, like I said, you've had a lot of great runs and a lot of success in your career.
Yeah, the golf business has been great to me, and I've been very blessed to spend 30 of my years at 2 locations in this area, and that was 17 years at Stony and then 13 at the Petroleum Club. And you know, along the way, seen a lot of young golfers mature and become adult golfers, and now seeing those adult golfers having kids, and even the odd time teaching some of those kids, and it's been wonderful.
We had Rob James on the show last week, and he set the world record. I think he played 2 billion holes. You played in a longest day of golf once and played 7 rounds in 31 under par. How did you do that?
It's as you know, Murray, and you or Curtis, sometimes you get out there and there's not many people on the golf course, and you got a nice pace kind of set, and you just get into a rhythm. And that was one of those days where we started at 3:30, 3:40 in the morning kind of thing, and there was nobody on the golf course.
No, I don't doubt it.
Got in a good pace going there, and you know, that shot, you're not thinking very much, and that's part of the game too. We sometimes overthink when we get over top of the golf. We were just driving up to the ball, getting off, grabbing the club, hit it, and moving on. And the same thing we got on the greens. There was less about thinking. You just kind of were reacting from the history that you knew the golf course. And before you know it, you're making a whole bunch of birdies and pars and moving along. And as I said there, maybe we don't need to think as much and just kind of react to what we see and keep moving.
You've won about 30 tournaments in your career. What's your low round? Did you still have the course record at Grey Wolf?
No, actually, I think somebody off of still the Canadian Tour back then was passing through. That might have been about 5 or 6 years ago, and I think beat it by a couple of shots, if I'm not mistaken. But no, I shot 63 a couple times at Stony Plain. And more recently, playing with your partner there in the studio, I was nice enough to shoot a little 64 out at the ranch there last year, and it was quite a day for myself. And too bad I wasn't having a match against Murray at that time.
Well, I was going to bring that up. I mean, that was you made every single putt that you looked at. You made it was a fun day to play with you that day. You still got a lot of game for an old guy, Camo.
Well, thank you, Murray.
Well, if people are looking to connect with you to get lessons out at Jagare Ridge, how can they do that?
Probably the best way is, again, go to our website at Jagare Ridge, and my contact information is there, and they can send me an email. We got our junior summer camp starting up here on Tuesday. Interesting thing about those, we do 7 of those every year. This year they sold out in 22 minutes, which was 2 minutes longer than the previous year. So they're very popular. So.
All right. Well,
I'm accessible.
That's awesome. Well, one last quick one for you. Our question of the week on the show is, what is one thing that you would change about golf?
The bunker rule would be if your ball ends up in the bunker, I would allow everybody to recreate the best lie possible and play the ball out of there, because sand traps are very inconsistent. People, how they rake them, is very inconsistent, and they're tough to hit out of. So if you can give yourself a better lie, that'll just make the game more enjoyable for yourself.
Awesome. Well, appreciate your time, Grant. Have yourself a great Sunday.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Okay, thanks, Grant.
All right, that was Grant Camage, head teaching professional at the Jagare Ridge Golf Club. On the other side of the break, we're going to go around YEG and check in with the Country Club Tour Academy. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 7 premier 18-hole courses plus indoor facilities. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Goose Hummock, Redtail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Raven Crest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most out of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From tour pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature forest and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most out of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events, where you can enter for a travel voucher to Mexico. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From tour pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt, here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the Twin Willows Golf Club, part of Edmonton's golf community since 1965. Visit us at twinwillowsgolf.com, and we are going to go around YEG and check in with the Country Club Tour Academy and the manager of that, Matt Truong. Good morning, Matt. How are you doing today?
Hey, good morning, Murray. Thanks for having me, guys. Curtis, good to talk to you guys. And congrats on the success of your podcast. I think you guys are doing great things. Just want to say that you guys are doing awesome work. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much for that, Matt. Appreciate it a lot. Well, tell us about the Country Club Tour Academy and all that is offered through your academy.
Yeah, so the Country Club Tour Golf Academy is a division of the Country Club Tour Group, and it's now third year of operation. We offer golf instructional programs for all levels of golfers all year long at our various CCT golf facilities. Some of these programs include private instruction, group classes, clinics, schools, and junior programs. And yeah, that's a little bit about our golf academy.
What about the facilities that the CTT Academy runs from?
Yeah, the now 7 golf courses and 3 indoor facilities. Yeah, pretty much. So the total 10 facilities that make up the Country Club Tour Group. The CC Golf Academy primarily runs out of the CCT Golf Center during the winter season, which is November to April, and our 4 city golf courses, River Ridge, Sandpiper, Ravencrest, and Red Tail Landing during the outdoor season, which is May to October. But we also have lesson programs at Montgomery Glen and Whitetail Crossing, at Mish Buffalo at Montgomery Glen, and Dave Nelson and Whitetail. So they can provide lessons when they're not, busy with their obviously their golf operations. And then hopefully Goose Hummock next year will be able to kind of offer lessons out there as well.
Is it tough to get lessons right now as far as waiting time?
Yeah, I think the spring has hurt us a little bit with the weather. So it's always tough when we have to reschedule lessons. It's hard to kind of get new lessons and, schedule new students. But the spring has been tough. But overall, no, it's not very difficult. All of our information is on our website, so you can contact our instructors, can book directly with them. So no, I wouldn't say it's difficult.
Okay, because my wife was saying that she was trying to get lessons for a friend of hers, and there was a 2-week waiting list, not at yours, but just somewhere else. And they said they were just really busy everywhere.
Yeah, maybe it was just tough to schedule. Maybe the timing of when they wanted to take lessons. If most people want evening lessons or weekend lessons, that's kind of the bulk of what it is. So I guess it depends on flexibility of our students and being able to kind of schedule maybe during the day sometimes. So maybe that was the issue, but yeah.
What do you offer for junior summer camps?
Yeah, it's a good time question since our junior camps start actually this week. We have a ton of camps running throughout the summer at all of our golf courses, except for Goose Hummock. Although most of these camps are sold out, there are some spots left at Sandpiper, Montgomery Glen, Whitetail Crossing, and registration can be made online from our junior program section on our website there.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Matt Truong, Country Club Tour Academy Manager. Tell us about the lead instructors at each of the facilities and their teaching experience.
Yeah, so the CC Golf Academy is made up of a team of 4 PGA of Canada teaching professionals, Lee Thomas at Sandpiper, Sean Prue at River Ridge, Connor Beeson at Ravencrest, and myself at Red Tail Landing. Collectively, we have over 50 years of total teaching experience, with the bulk of that experience going to definitely Lee and myself, which certainly ages us a bit, but that's okay. A little bit more about each of them, though. Connor Beeson is our youngest instructor, who's got so much knowledge on the golf swing, is super passionate about the game, and just has a great temperament about him, so students really connect well with him. Sean Prue is incredible with his understanding of the biomechanics of the swing, his technique's sound in all areas of the game, and he's just a freak athlete. You guys know that. His club head and ball speed would probably rank him easily inside the top 10% on the PGA Tour, I think. Wow. We kind of joke about this, but people have signed up for lessons with Sean just immediately after watching him hit balls on the range or indoors. Then we have Lee Thomas, who not many know this about him, but he had quite a playing resume back in Australia where he grew up. Competed against some of the best like Robert Allenby and Jeff Ogilvie, to name a few. So overall, Lee's just a great player, great instructor, with a great accent.
What about yourself?
I don't really talk about myself too much, but I bring over close to 2 decades of teaching experience now, and always a learner of the game, always trying to improve my instruction from year to year, but I just love working with students. I love working with all ages, and just always trying to grow the game. So very passionate about teaching, and I don't see myself ever doing anything else really. So yeah.
What's the general teaching philosophy of the Country Club Tour? Is there one?
That's a loaded question. I wouldn't say we have like a set teaching philosophy. Like, as all 4 of us are pretty unique and have our own teaching styles and kind of differ in how we deliver and communicate our swing theories, which I think, though, is a really good thing, that we aren't the same and that we do have diversity in our teaching styles. With that said, though, there are core principles that we feel are standards for us. One is simply just having the ability to adapt to different learning styles of our students. You know, some might be auditory, others visual or kinesthetic learners. So we can't just teach one way. We have to be able to adapt to not only different learning styles, but also the type of lessons that we teach, you know, whether it's juniors or adults or individuals or groups. And then with that same thought in mind of adaptability, we know that everyone is physically built differently, meaning we don't want to just teach one model swing. Our objective always is to build the most efficient swing for our students based on what they are physically capable of doing. So we're not going to try to get someone to swing like Scotty or Nelly if they aren't capable of moving that way. So those would be like the core principles that we are consistent with, like adaptability and the body swing connection. For me personally, though, there is one main philosophy that I always talk about in my lessons, and that is understanding the ball flight laws and the physics of why the golf ball flies a certain way. Questions I would ask my students are, you know, why does the ball go a certain direction, left or right? Why does it curve? What causes the ball to fly high or low? Basically, what are the factors that lead to the type of ball flight that we see? To me, it's just very important to grasp that understanding, because we know the factors that lead to the ball flight, then it becomes much easier to know how to make changes to that ball flight. Sorry, this is a very long-winded answer here, but I'll give you an example of something as simple as ball position alone can have a huge effect on the face angle, your club path, your contact point on the face, attack angle, low point, which then, of course, affects the ball flight and its starting direction, trajectory, and curvature. So that's why I always start with like the setup position in my teaching, no matter what skill level you're at, because your setup could ultimately be the root cause of why your ball is flying a certain way. Sorry for the very long answer there, but just some insight into our swing theories and kind of our philosophies there.
We had Grant Camage on the show a little earlier this morning, and he talked a little bit about the physics of golf, about hitting down on the ball to make it go up instead of trying to lift the ball.
Yeah, that's always, we talk about that a lot because I think everyone subconsciously thinks to get the ball in the air, they have to help it in the air by adding loft and scooping it. Whereas in order to get the ball in the air, you need to find the center of the face, which means the low point, especially with the irons, obviously needs to be on the way down of your swing arc, which if you find more of the center face, you find more of the grooves, which creates more spin, and backspin is what actually creates that lift. So that's why it's kind of an opposite thinking, as opposed to trying to help the ball up in there. We need to actually de-loft the club and hit down on it and have the low point get past the golf ball.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Matt Truong from the Country Club Tour Academy. Now, I want to give a quick shout out. You mentioned Connor Beeston at Ravencrest in the PGA of Alberta mentorship program. I used to be his mentor, and you're right.
Nice.
He is an absolutely fabulous young man and just loves the game of golf. So big shout out to Connor. He is a good one, no question. Now,
yeah, he's awesome, and we're happy to have him for sure.
You mentioned getting people to swing like Scotty. As in Scotty Scheffler. I don't think anybody in the planet would want to teach somebody to swing like Scotty.
No, that's right. All I mean is we're all built differently, and it's good to have different swings. It's good to just understand that we're all built differently, and that's why we talk about that body swing connection. I mean, we all might have limitations in our ability to move, and we just have to adapt to that, right? We have to kind of know that your swing limitations might lead to certain swing characteristics that we kind of see in our swing. But yeah, absolutely right. And nobody can really have footwork like Scotty. And it's funny watching people try to do that on the range now. It's funny to watch people try to attempt that move. But yeah.
I think that validates your point, though, because no one in the planet would ever teach somebody to have Scotty Scheffler's footwork, but he's the best player in the world.
Yeah, there you go. Right. It's not about building that model swing. It's about building the most efficient swing for your students based on, what they physically are capable of doing. So yeah, absolutely agree.
I understand that you've opened a second indoor facility called the CCT World of Golf. Where is that located, and how is that different than the CCT Golf Center?
Yeah, so we're really excited for this. It's called the CC World of Golf, and it's really just right across the street from the CCT Golf Center.
Oh, okay.
So it's on 120th Street off of Kingsway, so basically just 2-minute walk across the street, essentially. And it will be ready for the winter season. We'll start off with 20 golf simulators with a plan to add more in the future. So between the CC Golf Center and the CC World of Golf, we will now have 48 total golf simulators ready for the indoor season, which is pretty incredible to think about. They'll both operate the same way. Like we'll have food and beverage at both facilities. You can book online for both facilities, and we'll have club fitting at both facilities, and then obviously instruction at both facilities as well. So it's pretty exciting there.
You guys with Sam Moose are doing great things for golf, so congratulations on that.
Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, it's very exciting to have all our facilities and be able to have such a huge team of great people working for the Country Club Tour Group.
Matt, if people are looking for more information on the CCT Academy, how can they find it?
Yeah, I would say the best way to get more information on the Golf Academy is through our website, countryclubtour.com/golf academy. All of our instructors' contact information is on there. People can contact us directly through email or phone if they like to schedule lessons or just have inquiries on anything. Yeah, just our website's probably the best form there.
One last quick one for you. Our question of the week on the show is, what is one thing you would change in golf?
Oh, that's a tough question. I don't know about that. I love where this game is heading. I think it's wrong. I wouldn't change too much. More accessibility, I guess, is always what we want, and I think that's what our academy strives to do. Is we want to grow the game. We want to introduce people more to this game. So just growing the game is probably the best answer I could come up with.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time, and best of luck the rest of the way with your outdoor season and then opening your new facility in the winter. That's awesome for people to have such great access to your winter facility in Edmonton.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys having me.
All right, that was Matt Truong from Country Club Tour Academy. A text to get to. I'm going to throw this one at you, Stalker. Hey, guys, do you think Spieth will make a comeback in his career, or should we put a fork in him?
Ooh, that's a
good question.
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. The way he looks lately, I'd say no. This was a guy that, as we all know, was supposed to be Scotty Scheffler, but He's been on the downhill slide lately.
Yeah, he sure has. I think lots of players go in slumps. He's in a slump.
prolonged slump.
Yeah, I think we'll see him get back to a certain degree. Whether he's going to get there to be one of the top players in the world on a consistent basis, I don't know if I'd go that far, but I don't know. I think we might see him make a little bit of a comeback. But
in golf pools that I go in, Spieth used to be one of the first guys picked, and now he's not getting picked at all. So.
Yeah. He's in a slump. There's no question about it. Well, on the other side of the break, Stalker and I will have an open segment where we will talk all things local golf. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Get all the latest news and takes on everything Oilers with Dustin Nielsen and Tom Gazzola on the Oil Stream. Live at noon, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Only on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Come get your game on at The Ranch. The Ranch lets it all hang out with a championship caliber design, premier conditions, and above all, a fun, laid-back experience. Get top-notch service and unmatched value every time you play at The Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? The best value for your golfing buck is always The Ranch. The Ranch Golf and Country Club. 10, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Murray McCourt, here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by Corporate Connections. Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders to create and accelerate business opportunities, experience the extraordinary, make smarter decisions faster, and ultimately grow your business? If so, Corporate Connections is where you want to be. Email Executive Director Pat Stride at pstride@corporateconnections.com or visit corporateconnections.com for more information. And congratulations, first off, to Eric Shute. Eric Shute has qualified for the final draw to get into the Edmonton Sports Talk $100,000 hole-in-one, which does happen on July 3rd at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. And the Ranch, I did decide to add to that, if nobody gets a hole-in-one, the Ranch is donating a $1,000 prize to whoever gets closest to the pin on that on July 3rd. So that'll be on the 18th hole, 180 yards. We'll see how that plays itself out. Going to be a lot of fun. Now, Stalker, the question of the day is, what would you change about golf? And I know exactly what you're going to say, but let's hear it.
Pace of play?
I knew that was what you were going to say. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think they just, they have to be, courses have to be more stringent with it. Should be like it is in Scotland when after you've played 4 hours and 15 minutes, if you've got a gap between you and the group in front of you, they say, well, you'll be picking up from here, laddie. And off you go.
Yeah. You know, for sure, pace of play is a big issue. I mean, at the Ranch, I feel like we, with a 10-minute intervals, and you'll see today if we play in over 4 hours today, I'll be stunned. I mean, it is a long weekend. Long weekends can be a little different with the type of golfers you get out, but you know, pace of play is a big one for sure. Anything else on your mind with that? Or
I'd like to see Liv and the PGA get together again. I miss that.
What a great point. What's wrong with golf? That is wrong with golf. I agree. That one never really crossed my mind to say, but I couldn't agree with you more on that. You know, for me, pace of play is a big one as well. It really stinks to be out there on a golf course for 5 hours. And whatnot. It makes it hard to keep your momentum going when you're playing if you're sitting there waiting. But you know what? Two rules of golf absolutely stink. If you pound your ball down the middle of the fairway and you're in a divot,
yeah,
you should be able to take it out. And
for sure.
Grant Camage mentioned it, the bunkers. Like his thought on it's a little different than mine. If you're in a footprint because some donkey in the group in front of you or somewhere along didn't rake the trap,
right?
And you're in somebody's footprint and you have to get out of it. It does. Like that is absolute garbage. So you should be able to pull it out of a footprint because someone else is a turkey and didn't
for sure.
rake the trap. So those are a couple of thoughts of mine. But I love yours about PGA and Liv getting back together because I really miss best on best.
Right.
I wish we could have that each and every week. And I realize there's weeks like this week on the PGA Tour. It's a softer field, and it would be if they were together as well. But there'd be a few more names playing each and every week for sure. Local events, Stalker. What came on board for local events this week?
Well, the Maple Leaf Junior Golf Tour had two events. One was the MJT Future Stars Invitational presented by ATB, where Kai Fisher won his way into that ATB Financial Classic. He's 19 from Leduc, and they finished Kai Fisher, Tate Brueggemann and Josiah Tong of Heritage Point in Alberta all tied for regulation at 148. It took 2 sudden death playoff holes for Fisher to punch his ticket into the ATB Classic, so that was something.
Do you know how Kai played? Did he make the cut?
He just failed to make the cut.
Did he? Okay, well that's
but he
great
got
opportunity
in and he
though. Yeah,
represented himself very well.
Yeah, good for him.
Then in another Maple Leaf Junior Golf Tour at Olds in the U15 girls, it was Hannah from Calgary. She shot 149 and she beat Edmonton's Rhea Dio, who's always right there, by 3 shots. In the Juno boys, it was a 3-way dead heat with Harrison Kiziak of Edmonton winning the playoff, shooting 79-75. And that's it for.
That was it. Events. We did talk about the Alberta Amateur. There was that Derek at the Derek Club. Now, the local guy Barrett Jarash didn't get it done, but you mentioned it earlier. I mean, that guy. I mean, he was this close to being on the PGA Tour a number of years back, and I mean, that guy's got game like nobody else. I mean, he's gone on to a different stage of his life, so he doesn't always have his A game anymore. But it looks like finishing second in the Alberta Amateur, winning the mid Masters last year and whatnot. He's definitely got his game now, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so. When I was at the Journal, he was one guy that I wrote about a lot and predicted great things for him because he, as you say, he does have a lot of game.
Yeah, and he was that close. Like I believe he missed by 1 shot, but yeah, he's a great player. How about hole-in-ones this week, Stalker? Anybody get it? No, I didn't get one this week.
You didn't get one this week?
Not
What's
this
the matter?
week. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll have to wait another 31 years. But
maybe you'll get one today.
Yeah, you never know.
Well, there was 2 holes in one. One was a huge one. It was Kyle Baird at Goose Hummock. It was worth $8,000 when he holed out from number 11 from 135 yards. It's part of the Country Club's Tour's escalating hole-in-one contest. It starts at $1,000, and every week that it's not won, it goes up by $1,000. The participating courses are Goose Hummock, Redtail Landing, Whitetail Crossing, and Montgomery Glen. So $8,000 for Kyle Baird. And at the ranch, as you were saying, it's becoming quite a story.
I think so. Holy.
Nisha Buksh. I don't know if that's exactly how you pronounce her last name, but she got one on number 14 from 130 yards. Her 8th hole-in-one, and you told me she's now got an ace in all 5 par 3s at the ranch.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, and she got 2 in tournaments, the Barhead Ladies Open and the Westlock Ladies Open. So
8 hole. That's what happens. Like, she plays a lot of golf.
She must.
And so 8 hole-in-ones, I mean, that says that it says how much golf she plays, because people don't get 8 hole-in-ones
no.
unless they play a bazillion rounds of golf. But good for her. I mean, getting hole-in-ones on all 5 par 3s of the ranch over.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah, that is quite a story. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that was it for hole-in-ones, hey?
That was it.
All
Just
right.
2 of them.
Well, golf this week, what did you get up to?
Well, I went with Wetaskiwin on Thursday and got rained out, so we went to a dollar store in Wetaskiwin, bought a deck of cards, and played crib for 3 hours.
Well, that doesn't sound as fun as playing golf, but if it was pouring rain, I guess that's okay.
It was really coming down hard.
Was it?
Yeah.
Just suck it up and get out and play, Stalker.
Oh, well, I'll play this week. I got lots playing today at the ranch, Victoria Wednesday, Ravencrest Thursday, and the Derrick Friday.
Oh, that sounds like a Curtis Stock week. I've been waiting for a week
like
that out of you.
Yeah, so we got a busy week coming up.
All right, well, good for you. And my golf week was pretty tame. I played at the ranch in the Sunday match, and I had the exact same score as I did the Sunday before when I got the hole-in-one, but it was a lot more boring. Just 71, but just.
What hole did you get it on again?
Number 8.
Number 8.
But that was 2 weeks ago. That's old news now, Stalker.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about, you and I both played in the Pro-Am this week at Northern Bear. What a fun day that was.
Yeah.
Eh? It started, you rolled into the parking lot, and there was they don't have the facility, which, we get and understand with the fire, but they've got a lot of great things set up. Their pro shop, I went in the pro shop in the trailer. It's great. There's a lot of other pro shops in the city that don't look as good as that one does. But there was a gifting tent where
it was unbelievable.
We got a hoodie, a golf shirt, And a new pair of shoes. That was a good start. And then we go to another tent and get a great breakfast and then go play golf. And so each of our groups had one pro playing in the tournament, play with us on the front nine, another pro playing with us on the back nine. And I thought it was just a fabulous, fabulous day.
Oh, it was great. It was wonderful. Besides the prizes, I mean, the two guys I played with, Michael Brennan and Jimmy Herval, were just tremendous. That Brennan, boy, he hit it a long ways, and I think we're going to hear something from him. They both missed the cut, but how did your guy do?
Well, I played with two guys as well. Now, one of them, I'm going to forget his first name. He's from New Zealand. Hillier is his last name, and his brother is also on the tour, and he missed the cut. But Hillier, I said to him, like, what are you doing the rest of your day? And he said, well, I'm hoping I get a phone call because I'm the second alternate on the Corn Ferry Tour this week. So I'm hoping to get a phone call. I'm jumping on a plane later to get to wherever the Corn Ferry Tour event is. So I checked on Thursday and didn't see him at the ATB Classic at Northern Bear. So I assumed he played. He got the phone call, and he didn't play in that event either. So I'm assuming, because it's in the middle of nowhere, that event, so I'm assuming he tried to get there and didn't get there on time and ended up not playing at all, which is really too bad. But the other guy I played with, Ben Carr, this guy can play. He's 23 years old.
Yeah.
He finished 10th place last week in Victoria. He's 14th going into the final day today.
Yeah.
23 years old. When he was 21, he finished second place in the U.S. Amateur.
Really?
Qualified for the U.S. Open, qualified for the Masters, made the cut at the U.S. Open, missed the cut by 2 at the Masters. And like you said earlier, you could drop a number of guys from this tour into the PGA Tour, and they would fit right in. He'd be one of them.
Yeah.
He's good. And what a nice guy, too. It was a lot of fun. But what a great day it was, and so happy that I got to play. Our team ended up 18 under in the 17 holes.
19 under.
Well, no, we're 18 under with the 17 holes. We were one better than the holes that we played because it is only a 17-hole tournament, which we'll get into in a second. So we tied for fourth. So I don't know if we get any prizes or not. I just got the email this morning as you did, but I don't know. We'll see if we get any prizes. But that format of a shamble, I'm smashing my driver lately, just smashing
you
it.
You get 2 pros on your team.
I know. And I got to play up a little bit. So it was, it was a lot of fun stuff.
I'm sure, but having you two guys together on one team, a little lopsided.
Well, we did get fourth. There was, some teams that finished ahead of us, so it wasn't that lopsided. But I want to talk to you, Stalker, your thoughts. I mean, we've heard about the 10th hole at Northern Bear for years. They've struggled with it, and it's a fabulous hole, but that green just isn't working, and they seeded it in mid-May, and it's just not ready for play. They're a 17-hole tournament. I'm curious what your thoughts are on that.
Well, it's just really unfortunate. They've had trouble with that green almost since day one. They've resodded it, they've seeded it, and they think there's something wrong with the water on the pond that's causing the problems. They tried raising the green, they tried lowering the water. Nothing seems to work. And it's, as you said, it's a great hole. It's too bad that it's out of play because 17-hole tournament you don't hear of ever.
Yeah, very unfortunate. But really, I mean, I went and walked on the green when I was playing there this week, and it's absolutely not ready for play. And I asked both of the guys that I played with what they thought about that. And they weren't thrilled to be playing a 17-hole tournament, but they both said they'd rather play 17 holes than play on a temporary green that could negatively impact the result of the tournament, and so they obviously made the right decision. It's just unfortunate that that's the way it played out.
Yeah, you don't want to play a temporary green because you can't. I mean, you can miss a 1-footer very easily on a temporary green. It would be a rotten way to lose a tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can't play another hole twice because the logistics don't work on that. People have suggested that they play number 18 twice, but
that can't work. It doesn't make any sense. It'd be great if you could, but I mean you can't. That would just hold up play. There's just no way that could work. But so you said you had have a pretty good week lined up for golf. That's a lot of golf. But I have not a lot of golf this week, but I have another fun day. Starting today we're playing together at the ranch, so looking forward to that. Tuesday, I'm playing at Lewis Estates in the
played there in a while.
PGA Senior Match Play.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing against Jeff Cuthbertson, though, from
is that
Stony
right?
Plains. So
You played against him a couple times.
I know. He's so good, though. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have my A game for sure and hope he brings his B game and to keep that one close. But we're playing
I don't
together.
think he's got a B game.
I know. He's so good. But we're playing together with Trevor Goffin from the Derek and Bruce Hardy from Glendale. They're playing a
Okay,
match
great.
as well. So that'll be a fun day. But on Thursday, one of our sponsors on the show is Adidas, who did all the gifting at Northern Bear for us. They're bringing out a new line for next year. And as one of their better customers at the ranch, we're one of the few courses that are going to be allowed to carry it. So Sean and I are heading down to Calgary. They're taking us there to show us the line, and we're actually going to put our order in for next year. And then they're taking us out for a really nice dinner that night
nice.
and putting us up in a hotel and having a little fun. But
do you know what the new line is?
I'm going to find out all about it on Thursday, and I'll talk about it next week because I'm excited to see what it is. And
Yeah.
I'm excited that we're going to be able to get to carry it at the ranch next year. But Adidas is a great company, and they put out. I'm wearing an Adidas shirt today, so.
Yeah.
We'll see what that's all about. But anyways, I'm excited to hear about your golf week too. You're golfing all over the city. That's fabulous.
Yeah, I haven't played Ravencrest for quite a few years. I don't like number 2. Number 2 is about 6,000 yards, and it's claustrophobic with
all the trees on it.
It's long par 4, but there's a lot of good holes at Ravencrest, especially on the back 9. That one par 5 is great. Good par 3s. It's a good layout, and like I said, I haven't been there in a few years, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll play the ranch again today. Victoria, as I said, on Wednesday. I think we're playing some kind of a different format on Wednesday, and then the Derek on Friday.
Awesome. Well, on the other side of the break, we're going to talk with Jeff Lefebvre, the superintendent from the Belvedere Golf and Country Club. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gotta be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know. Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program. The Ardent Roof Systems Annual Charity Golf Tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events and plan your night out at the Mill. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the Stony Plain Golf Club. Whether you're looking to get custom fit clubs or lessons to improve your swing, check out the Stony Plain Golf Course at golfstonyplain.com. And it is now trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Tough Stuff works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hardworking name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a custom fitting from the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. With 5 locations around Edmonton, why not tonight? And Stalker, what's the question of the week this week?
Well, as we all know, Tiger Woods has had a lot of memorable finishes and victories in his career, but one of the more obscure ones was in the 2000 PGA Championship. Who did Tiger beat in a 3-hole playoff at Valhalla for his 3rd straight major of 2000 in that tournament? In the 2000 PGA Championship, who did Tiger Woods beat in the 3-hole playoff?
All right, text in 780-218-9999 if you want to get in on that contest and answer Stalker's trivia question. And we welcome in studio Jeff Lefebvre, the superintendent at the Belvedere Golf and Country Club. How you doing today, Jeff?
Great, Murray. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, appreciate it. It's always great to get superintendents on our show and hear about things in the golf business from your perspective. And I'd love to hear about your thoughts on this. The weather this spring has absolutely sucked in a lot of ways. But how has the weather been in terms of getting golf courses in great condition?
You know, I think it was very tough. It's a tough spring for everyone this year. I mean, whether you came out of the winter in great shape or not, it's not been a great growing season. It's been a little slow. Things that need to fill in have taken their sweet time filling in, and it sure shows when you get a couple of warm days and things actually start to perk up.
Yeah, no question.
There was a lot of freeze-thaw this spring, which didn't help a lot of golf courses. How was your course?
We came out really good. I think we were okay. Probably as good, if not better, than most springs. Just the little things that take a little time to fill in just haven't. You know, in our normal Canadian winters that we get, it's a little tough. But but it's been pretty good.
Has the wind affected conditions at all?
Oh, wind always affects things. You get moisture on the new seed or new sod, and the wind dries it out. It's been a little tough. It's not the norm anymore or is the norm in our province and Edmonton particularly how windy it's been recently.
What are some of your thoughts about golfers' expectations for golf course conditions versus the reality of what your superintendents have to provide?
I think for the most part, people's expectations are fairly realistic. It's unfortunate for Canadian golf that every year it feels like we grow a golf course in. It's not.
Yeah.
We're not just maintaining a golf course like they would do in kind of the southern states. We grow one in every year, and so people come expecting it's going to be an easy spring, and usually it starts out that way, and then people come back from the southern states and they want to see that green grass again. So overall, I think it's pretty good, but there are some high expectations sometimes for summer conditions earlier than we would normally have them.
Aeration's always a hot topic. Why does aeration have to be done?
We get that all the time, and some people always look at me and ask me why we have to do that, and it's not something as superintendents we like doing. We don't like doing it. It's a lot of work on our staff. It's a lot of work for everybody, and we don't like to see the golfers upset by interrupting. But what it does is there's a lot of compaction that happens throughout the year. Just for people walking on it, it's also the growth habits of the plant that seal the top surface off. It doesn't allow oxygen to penetrate, and it doesn't allow CO2 to escape. So once you open those up, it's like the plant breathes better. It's like it just loves the fresh air, and it also allows water to go down. And it's all about a gas exchange and compaction release, and there's just a lot of good things that come of it. But it just takes a few days for it to recover and get back the way the golfers like seeing it.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Jeff Lefebvre, superintendent at the Belvedere Golf and Country Club. Now, go back to the expectations that golfers have. There's two different scenarios I want to kind of ask you about. Number one, golfers' expectations of speed of greens seems astronomically high. What are your thoughts on that, and in relation to their expectations and what you can really provide as a superintendent?
Yeah, green speeds, Murray, are always it's kind of always a touchy subject. There's a number that's associated when you use a stimp meter, and people always want to see. They hear a number on TV that's high. It's a 14 or it's a 13, and if people really understand what that really means, the stimp meter was always designed to find consistency in the greens. That's how it was designed. It wasn't never meant to be a speed thing, but that's what it's turned into. Every golf course is different. Like you could have a Pete Dye golf course that has really undulated greens, and you can't bring speeds up like that. You'll drive speeds. You'll drive tee times, and there'll be 6-hour rounds if you did that. And it's not enjoyable for everybody. No. So every golf course is a little bit different. You want to find the one that matches for the play that you get at that golf course.
And what is the green speeds at your course at Belvedere?
At midsummer, I try to run them somewhere. If I could use a number, I would say 10 or 11.
Oh, that's pretty fast.
It's good at times. I try to keep it. Again, I look at the membership, and and if they're too fast, some of our fronts roll off, some of the backs roll off. Like the ball rolls too fast, and you end up, it's not enjoyable for everybody.
Well, if you get the greens going too fast, the health of the green is compromised as well, isn't it?
It is for sure. People always look at the greens and think that the greens are the healthiest part of your golf course, and in fact, we keep the greens on the edge of death, as we talk about every day. We just maintain it. We hold it there without losing the turf. So if you start shaving them down to tournament heights, and you maintain that for a long time, you're certainly going to lose some turf.
The other one that I wanted to talk to you about and golfer expectations is when golf courses are doing some renovations, which you guys have done recently at Belvedere, or there's a problem green and you have to go in and do some work to it to try to get it better. The golfers expect that it's going to get open probably way sooner than it should. And then it gets open, whatever the renovation is or the project work that you're doing, it gets open too soon because of the pressure from the golfers but it's not ready, and then it could go backwards and exacerbate the problem even more. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, you're right, Murray, and you've done some work at the ranch, and you've seen what happens when you open a golf green too fast, and the pressure to open it up sometimes is bigger than the need to keep it closed, and you want to get it open. You want everybody to play it because that's obviously you want 18 holes in play for people. So you try to push it and you try to push it, and you hope with our short season, a week or two or even days seem like so long for some people, especially at a membership-driven golf course. So you want to get it going, but sometimes you end up pushing and losing some turf on that, and hopefully it's not too bad.
With aeration again, different courses seem to aerate at different times and the number of times. What's your philosophy?
I don't have I'm kind of weather driven. I don't have actual dates on my calendar normally.
Okay.
I know what I would like to do, and I try to. Like, for instance, last week I had an aeration on the program, and that was going to happen, and that was on Thursday, and just so happened that was the day it was supposed to pour rain. So
Right.
that changed my plans on how I would do things. If it was up to me, a couple of times a year would be the ultimate, and then I would do some cultural practices in between that. Maybe some really small tine aeration that just opens the surface up without leaving too much of without leaving big open spaces for a long period of time. But I'm like I said, I'm weather driven, and I like to see kind of how things go throughout the year.
Murray was mentioning some of the about upgrades at Belvedere. What are they?
Actually, the biggest upgrades we did in the last 2 years, we did a $3.5 million project, which will be finished this year, and we finished off a major drainage across the property. It's been needed for a long time. The membership was really good. They got behind it and said that we should do this. We've gone through it now. There's areas this year, especially with all the water that we've had, all the rain. There's probably days, almost weeks, that we may have been shut down this year, at least a few holes. And this year we almost, there was hardly any time where we were shut down or weren't able to use golf carts. So that was a huge thing. The second thing we're doing is a $2.5 million irrigation job. So Alpine Irrigation is out there right now, and it's amazing what they can do. But a full irrigation update, the last one was done probably just over 40 years ago. So it was
40?
Over 40 years ago, yeah. So it was well due and timely for sure. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice for myself. It'll be nice for all our members.
Well, I was going to ask on that. My wife's father is a member at Belvedere, has been for 100 years, and there's always the issue, or has been the issue, with the drainage there, where when it rains, no carts, and membership there is aging a little bit, I'd say, and it makes it difficult for people to play without a power cart. So this drainage project, with all this rain, as you mentioned, it probably in the past would have had many days where you couldn't have had power carts, or maybe been closed completely. It's better. It's done the job. It's working.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing, Murray. All my expectations of what it would do are they've fulfilled themselves. It's been so much better. We don't go out with pumps when it rains now. We don't go out and close holes. We don't move. I can use my people for fixing the little things instead of the big things, and not being shut down for lengthy periods of time. And the nice thing is, we're allowing carts out like almost all the time now. So, it takes a really, really heavy rain to even shut the power carts for a couple of hours. But then the next day we're up and running, and it's been really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because spending that kind of money, you hope it works, eh?
Yeah, a lot of pressure on us for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if people are looking for membership information at Belvedere, how can they find that information?
At www.belvederegcc.com. It's been really good. We've had a really positive year, and a few new members that have come in this year. Actually, a number of new ones, and really good people. And it's been enjoyable. It's been a really enjoyable. Other than I wish I could change the weather a little bit for them this spring, but other than that, it's been a really positive, fun start to the year.
Because it's Belvedere's a really good course with a lot of really good holes.
Yep, it is, and and the members have been behind us for any changes that we've been doing, and it's super positive. So it's very exciting out there right now.
Good.
So the Golf Superintendents Association puts on this tournament called the Challenge Cup out in BC. I always find it funny that the Alberta Golf Superintendents Association puts on a golf tournament in BC. I know myself and our team of the ranch is going. I assume you're going to be out there as well. That's a fabulous tournament, isn't it? A great way for your association, the Superintendents Association, to bring everyone from the golf industry together for a lot of fun and some good golf.
It is. It's really good, Murray. It's usually the way it started off was to bring camaraderie, to get fellowship, but it's also to build team aspects, and so it's normally like the pro, the GM, the president, and the superintendent to go out to this. And the reason we took it outside of Alberta, first of all, is we need a golf course that has at least 36 holes, and the weather for sure. And the other thing is to get out of. If it was near somebody's property, they would be going home at night. They'd be worrying about this thing. This gets everybody away, and you can just focus on what it is in the whole golf community. Getting to talk to people, getting to talk to people you normally wouldn't be able to. It's exposing some of your president or just being able to sit in a room and talk with different people in the industry and just see what's going on. And it's a great relaxation, but it's also great team building.
Awesome.
Changing ideas, I guess, right?
For sure. Yeah, it's always coming up.
I get it. The peer pressure of having that at your golf course with all of your peers playing it, you probably don't need that.
You're correct on that for sure.
So our question of the week on the show is, what is one thing you would change about golf?
Wow, I wish you had given me that question earlier. I could think about it. One thing I could change about it. I guess, if I could go, and it's not my thing, but I would love to be able to start off a golf course just a little bit ahead of what we do every spring, and be able to have maybe have a little bit of a crystal ball to be able to see what we're dealing with every year. But overall, I think I wish a few years ago I wish golf was kind of picking up again, and it really has. So it's exciting in the golf industry. Golf has really picked up. I don't want to say it's a COVID-based thing, but maybe it is. But it's exciting. We've got a lot of new people joining the golf community now. I see a lot of people that have been around, bringing their kids, bringing their grandkids, and so I'm very excited about the future of golf.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming in today, Jeff. Your insights into everything is obviously fabulous for our listeners to hear from a superintendent's point of view, and so thanks very much for your time today.
Well, I appreciate that, Murray. Thanks.
Thank you
very much, and. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks out in BC for that big tournament.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Awesome. Now, Stalker Trivia, what was the answer, sir?
Bob May.
Bob May, and the winner is Tyler Hupka.
No.
Tyler Hupka is the winner of the trivia contest. Congratulations to you, Tyler. Heading back to the ranch here shortly and get in touch with you to get you your prize. And that wraps up another edition of the VIP Golf Show here on Edmonton Sports Talk. We appreciate you tuning in each and every week. You can find us on Twitter at Curtis J. Stock or myself at Murray McCourt. Next week on the show, we will chat with Kevin Thistle from the PGA of Canada, Junior Golf with Derek Baker, Robert Roussel from the PGA of Alberta, and we'll go around YAG and check in with this place that we know very well, Stalker, the Ranch Golf Club. So hopefully you get out and play some golf this week, and be sure to turn in to the VIP Golf Show every Sunday at 8 a.m. Have a good one.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
There's still time to book your tournament at the Ranch Golf and Country Club.
As one of Alberta's top tourney courses, the Ranch makes hosting fun and easy for any group or business. No matter how unique or unusual, they'll accommodate your vision for an event no one will soon forget.
Start planning your tournament today at their beautifully landscaped course on the outskirts of West Edmonton. On-site event coordinators are here to help, but hurry, availability is limited and booking fast.
Visit theranchgolf.com.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gotta be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program, the Ardent Roof Systems annual charity golf tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.